Hi, Cancer Leos. Welcome to your astrology tarot reading. I thank you guys so much for tuning in here. And if you're new, my name is Gabrielle, and you're tuned in to Cusp of Roses, where I do timeless tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs, every new and full moon, and every zodiac season. If you're interested in that content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay, so that you don't miss out on my next live reading. You can also check the description box below for a lot of different resources, okay? Many of my playlists are listed down there, ways to support me on this particular platform here on YouTube, as well as Patreon, okay, for extended and bonus content and readings. All right, before we get into the cards, I just picked them right on up. Before we get into the cards here, my loves, let's go ahead and get grounded. I'm going to light an incense here for you. Do whatever grounding or gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment. I will be doing a silent prayer and some breath work. You are more than welcome to join me or do, again, anything that feels right for you. I'm going to sound my singing bowl. Just going to give a little swirl here. Kind of clear this out. Yeah, interestingly enough, I don't typically light the incense on camera for y'all, let alone swirl it unless it's needed. So right away here, Cancer Leos, you might need to cleanse or clear your space, okay? Whether that is through smoke cleansing, whether that is through just opening up your windows, letting some fresh air in, whether that is actually like cleaning your space, right? Doing a deep clean, making sure things are in the right place, doing some organization, something to shift the energy in your immediate environment, especially in the environment that you sleep in, okay? Or that you spend the most time in your home. Living room, dining room, back room, den, porch, wherever, okay? Giving it a good cleaning might do wonders for your energy here. But let's go ahead and get into our grounding session, and then we'll talk more about it, all right? All right. Okay, so right away, cleansing your space, cleansing your area, super important here for you. I just heard during this season, okay? So whether Spirit's talking about Gemini season, your season's coming up, maybe most importantly during your season here in a month or so, okay? You just want to make sure that you are I'll just flow with what I'm about to say. Constantly cleansing your energy and your space, especially if you are around a lot of people. Maybe even this could be like a workspace. Okay, just take it how it resonates. Leave the rest. Anything else I need to know prior to this astrology reading here? For Cancer Leos, anything else I need to know for this astrology reading? A little silent here, Cancer Leo. I keep hearing the word help, help, help. And I'm hearing it in Spanish, ayúdame, like ayudar, like ayúdame, ayúdame, help me, help me, help me. Or this could be energy around you. Someone's looking for you to help them, Cancer Leo. Or maybe that's what you feel, like everybody needs your help. This could all, okay. I just heard all crashing down at once. Yeah, house 12, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So yeah, you're definitely either in service work, like that's what you do for a career here, Cancer Leo. or I'm feeling it a couple different ways. You are either in a line of work that is service based or service centered, okay, to others, people who need help in the community. I'm hearing like social work, clinical work, um, freelancing, consulting, like people who need help, they seek you. So this could definitely be a career reading here for you, Cancer Leo. Other way that I'm feeling and sensing it is you might be the one needing help here, Cancer Leo. Asking for help, crying for help. Okay, there could be some subtle signs that you're giving that you need help for some of you guys, but you're not outright asking for it. A little, I just heard pride. Yeah, some of you, the pride is getting in the way a little bit of asking for the help that you need. I just heard at work. So for some of you, yeah, this is definitely going to be a career reading. So if you are overwhelmed or you need support in your workspace, please find a way to express that is comfortable for you. You don't have to take it all on at once. Help me, help me, help me, help me. You could also feel like a lot of people look to you for some sort of, yeah, we get this a lot for you, Cancer Leo. You guys do a lot of emotional labor for others or those that are in your immediate vicinity or connected to you, family, friends, lovers. Like everybody needs you. And it all comes crashing down at once is what I heard. So this could be like an influx of people needing your help, needing your services, needing something from you, all at the same time. I just heard pick up the pace. Oh no. So be careful here, Cancer Leo, that you don't put pressure on yourself to try to keep up with your demand. And I know that that might be counterintuitive here, but for some of y'all, this just feels like you gotta make sure that you pour from a full cup. Like you can't pour from an empty cup, Cancer Leo. As much as you want to help people, if you don't have the capacity to, that's okay. You're not responsible for anyone's reaction to that. So some of you still working on that saying no and setting boundaries energy. And that's okay, because it can take a lifetime to learn, many lifetimes to learn that, all right? So be gentle with yourself as you are trying to navigate that. I feel that, yeah. It's like they're showing me this crab that's holding a wand. And it's like you want to use the wand to protect yourself, but then you instantly feel bad about having to protect yourself. Like, you know, you need to kind of bat away the people who might be overwhelming you right now, but it's like, oh, I don't want that to hurt, or like, oh, I don't want them to feel bad that I'm saying no. You know what I mean? It's kind of an interesting image. Like a confused crab is what I just heard. It's like they're confused. But the natural instinct, I think, is what you want to pay attention to. The natural instinct is to defend, is to fight off. So this could be you saying yes to things that you need to say no to, Cancer Leo. Instinctually, you want to say no, but you're saying yes for some reason. Whether this is, again, like a boss or a coworker or somebody that, again, you feel like if I say no, it might jeopardize something. Or these are friendships. Maybe they've never heard you say no. You're always there, Cancer Leo. You're always saying yes. You're always willing to assist them and help them. So the moment that you say no, it's almost like, huh? I just like, are you mad at me? Yeah, it's like you're worried about how other people are going to feel about these boundaries that you're trying to set or that you want to set. And I can understand that, especially if you're not used to setting boundaries. It's like, ooh, I don't want people to freak out now that I am creating this space for myself. But again, you can't really worry about how people are going to react to that. All you can truly do is do what's best for you. And it's not going to be understood by everybody, and that's okay. That's okay. It's not necessarily for them to understand. If they're meant to understand, they will. But you're not responsible for how people feel about the boundaries that you deem necessary to set. Okay. Yeah, they keep showing me this this red crab on some sand, just like holding a stick, like a wand, just like, do I go left, do I go right? Like just trying to figure it out because it's a lot coming at you. Okay. Anything else here for my Cancer Leos? Oh, look at all this. Nice little chunk. So we've got the second house, Taurus energy. We got Uranus, radical change. We've got a trine, blessings and support. You've got Pisces. So you could have Pisces in your chart here. You've got Venus. That's also that 12th house energy that flipped out in the deck, that Piscean vibe. Okay. Pisces could be your second house, which would mean you are an Aquarius rising. Uranus and Venus could be making a trine right now, or activating a trine in your natal chart, or trining opposite of the 5th house or in the 5th house somehow, or connected. Yeah, 5th house and house 1. Uranus and Venus making a trine between your 1st house and your 5th house. So if, let's just say you are an Aquarius rising. Ooh, here we go. That would be what? Pisces, 2nd house, Aries, 3rd, Taurus, 4th, Gemini, 5th, Gemini season, the sun. So the sun being in Gemini right now. Interesting. Okay, so clearly a lot of alignment here. A lot of things activating your natural placement. So again, if you're new to your natal chart or you're like, what the hell are you talking about here, Ebs? Check my description box below, okay? There are 2 links there under free natal charts. They are absolutely free. One will be the tropical calculation of your natal chart, which I like to look at as a sun chart. It follows your sun energy. It also follows the Gregorian calendar. So the way we generally kind of mark off seasons here, zodiac seasons, is kind of what that will follow. And then you could also look at your Vedic astrology chart, which is more or less your moon chart. Okay, 13 different charts, 13 moon phases, 13 nakshatras that you can follow. It is a lot more complex than tropical astrology, but nonetheless, it's good to know both. All right, kind of get your yin and your yang balance as far as your cosmic mapping is concerned. So a lot of activity here, a lot of alignment here, probably over the next month for you, Cancer Leo. I would even maybe do like a chart comparison, like where the planets are now in comparison to your birth chart. You can do that. I believe that's an option on the website that's linked for the tropical calculation. So you can explore that site. Anything else here, Divine? Okay. We've got the 8th house, fixed energy. So you could have some Scorpio here in your chart. House 1 came out again with Venus. So definitely some transformation in your love life is definitely occurring or happening, or in your relationships. Transforming how you give and receive love, how you find value in love, or what you deem beautiful about yourself. Interestingly enough, there's the pearl with the clam here. Clam, oyster, whichever you want to call it. Cancer energy. Shell, right? Anything kind of shell related reminds me of Cancer. This more or less might be a reading for your particular season energy or your cusp here come June. So keep in mind that I might be a little ahead of where you are in real time right now. But the first house is about your individuality, your self-image, and approach to life. Fixed energies are Taurus, Leo. There's your second dynamic, Scorpio and Aquarius. So you could have a lot of fixed energy in your natal chart, maybe a lot of fixed energy in the 8th house, which would be a bit of a challenge, seeing that the 8th house has so much transformative energy. It deals with a lot of karma, a lot of darkness. A lot of facing your fears, but then realizing your legacies. Because when you're in that 8th house scorpionic energy, the veil between worlds is very, very thin. So you're easily able to tap into your past lifetimes, the people you were, the energy you had, your ancestors, right? Like it's all very tangible and very close to you. And so it requires a lot of flexibility to be able to move through that darker water, right? Especially with it being the house focusing on facing the fear. Fixed energy has a lot of trouble changing, right? Changing on a dime, I should say. And any change that they undergo is often slow because they are constantly searching for stability, right? But even though Scorpio is a fixed energy, I think that's what it is. You just have a couple of dynamics that here that are kind of like challenging each other a little bit, but it's ultimately all for your growth. So if you are feeling a bit challenged, if you are feeling kind of like part of yourself wants to do one thing, the other part of yourself wants to do another, and then you got this external variable making that whole dynamic a little bit more fiery, a little bit more dramatic, or just a little bit more intense, okay? That's just par for course for where I feel like you're at and how the planets are lining up right now. Excuse my pupper if you can hear him. He is a Taurus, and often when he's audible during my readings, you could have some Taurus or dealing with a Taurus or connected to a Taurus, okay? Doesn't always have to be, but just take it as it resonates, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you so much, Divine. What cosmic energies here are guiding, supporting, and influencing Cancer Leo in the now moment whenever they find this reading? Cosmic guidance and support. Yeah, there you go. So Uranus is back out here. Radical change, period, right? That's just what you're about right now. Ooh. And the North Node. Okay. So clearly this is why things might feel a little bit chaotic and a little bit confusing. Because this is your North Node being activated here, Cancer Leo. Again, you can find your North Node placement through that tropical astrology link in my description box. Your North Node could be an Aquarius with Uranus out here. Destined to have, says the North Node. The North Node will be shifting towards the end of Cancer season. Okay. More than like, yeah, I believe it's going to be around like July 18th. So this could be during your cusp season. The North Nodes do shift. They'll shift into Aries, North Node, Libra, South Node. Or if you follow Vedic astrology, it'll be shifting into Taurus, North Node, and Scorpio, South Node. Will it? No. Is that right? I don't think that that's right. If in tropical, it's Aries, Libra, it more than likely will be, it'll be Pisces and Virgo. Yeah, it might be Pisces and Virgo for Vedic, unless because the nodes shift backwards, then it somehow shifts forwards in Vedic. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'll look and I'll pin it in a comment down below, because I do think the nodal shifts, the lunar node shifts, are going to have a very extreme effect on you here, Cancer Leo. So it'll be important for you to pay attention to that time frame. I'll be doing a node shift reading on my Patreon. So if you want to join to tune into that, it might be beneficial for you when it comes time. Yeah, you got Libra. Okay. Right. So South Node will be in Libra. North Node will be in Aries if you follow tropical astrology. Okay. Or Western astrology, I should say. Libra is about consideration, fairness, and harmony. Some of you, your North Node could be in Libra. So you're destined to have this sense of harmony in your life. Saturn at the bottom of the deck, I just caught a glimpse of. Feeling restricted, experiencing struggle, learning hard work and patience through radical change. Okay. So through radical change, you're destined to have this level of fairness and balance and harmony in your life. Now, the lunar nodes stay in their respective signs for about 18 months. So that's what I mean. This is going to have a profound effect on the next 2 years for you, Cancer Leo. Bottom of the deck as the overall energy for Cancer Leo Divine. Bottom of the deck as the overall energy. What does Cancer Leo need to see, know, or be aware of as the overall guidance, influence, and support here? Capricorn. The 7th house to your Cancer energy, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Okay. Something is telling you to be realistic about something you're aspiring to, something that you desire. With all that Scorpio energy that came out earlier, it's something in the energy now is like, let's be realistic, Cancer Leo. Right? Let's be realistic about how we go about making these changes. Let's be realistic about what actual fairness and harmony looks like and what that really will be for you. Capricorn is very grounding, very, very tethered to the world stage. They're master manifestors, all about timing. Capricorn energy can easily work on a schedule. They're very scheduled in that way. Clock is ticking. Either this is internal pressure for you, Cancer Leo, where you feel pressure to get something done at a certain time in life, or something like that, like there's like an internal clock that's happening, or there's something external from you that's about to expire. Interestingly, I'm saying it like that, about to expire. So check your expiration dates. I'm hearing like driver's license, passport, like make sure you're staying on top of, I just heard tags, okay? So like your license plate tags, just make sure you're getting that done, especially with your birthday season coming up. Ambition, realism. I keep going back to this Capricorn energy. It's very magnetic. This could also represent somebody in your vicinity, in your environment, somebody who you deem to be very ambitious, someone who you feel is really good at taking methodical steps towards a goal. This could be somebody that you admire, Cancer Leo, like you look up to this Capricorn energy. So Capricorn being like the grandfather of the zodiac, and the Cancer dynamic and your energy being the grandmother. It's just a nice pair. It's a good balance. This is somebody who you can trust to be fair with you. Or give you a fair opinion on something. It won't be skewed, because why? Yeah, they're able to consider you in the mix of all of this. Like, not just giving you general, oh, like, here's steps, here's a link on a website. You know what I mean? Like, in a sense of like, oh, you want to learn how to do this? Here's a video on it. It's like this person wants to take, I just said want. So they want to take in consideration who you are, what you do, what your goals are. This feels like somebody trying to get to know you, but not necessarily in a romantic way. Even though Venus kept coming out, it could be. Take it how it resonates. But again, I get grandfather, like this grandfatherly energy, or just fatherly energy. Because in my perspective, yeah, Capricorn grandfather, Cancer grandmother, Mars being the father, and Venus being the mother, right? If we're going to do lineage in that way, as like an energy signature. So your grandfather energy is showing up here. Capricorn attached to Saturn. Saturn came out at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we're connecting all of this, right? I do get that there's this struggle to create methodical steps towards something that you feel destined to have, or you're feeling this call of destiny on your life here, Cancer, Leo, and it's like, I don't really know how to take a step forward. Maybe that's the crab that was like, I don't really know, feeling a little confused about which direction to go into. I do feel like when the lunar node shifts, you will gain a better sense of direction. With all that Scorpio energy, yeah, South Node, it's just kind of like the past 18 months for you, Cancer, Leo, has maybe been a bit foggy, a bit murky, a bit cloudy, a bit dark. But once that South Node moves into Libra, it's almost like debts will have to be paid, right? Because that is the South Node energy. Your karmic debts or your life's debts. It is believed that your South Node placement is the sun sign energy that you incarnated under in a previous lifetime, that you're in this lifetime to ascend out of whatever lessons you accrued, whatever karma you accrued through that particular vibration. Okay, so let's say if your North Node is in Libra, then your South Node would be in Aries. Centered around the self, centered around the I am. So things you wish you would have started, you would have jumped head first into, it's like now in this lifetime you're here existing to correct it, or to again head towards a more balanced, a more fair, a more harmonious energy, your North Node. Headed towards your destiny. So methodical steps towards your destiny here will require radical change, unexpected change. There could be a lot of unexpected shifts that happen come your birthday season this year, like I said, when the North Node and the South Node shift. You might feel a bit more ambitious. You might feel this sense of groundedness come in, and you're getting really realistic about what it is that you want, what you feel you're destined to have, what these goals are, what these ambitions are, and how do I get there? It's like, it's all coming, Cancer, Leo. You just got to wait out this tail end, this last like month and a half. Yeah. Okay. So you're close. I just heard it's like you've been itching to get to this shift in momentum, it almost feels like for you. Yeah, you've been waiting. Come on now, Hangman. Patiently waiting. I see what it is that I want. I see what I'm destined to have. I'm enlightened around my North Node path. I'm ready to get started, but the energy hasn't allowed you to step into it just yet because it's waiting on that nodal shift. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about Uranus, North Node, Libra, and Capricorn energy. Tell me more about Uranus, North Node, Libra, and Capricorn energy for Cancer, Leos. What's going on with this radical change? Ooh, your Leo energy coming right out. So your ability to hone in is what I just heard. Hone in. Rein yourself in a little bit. To find balance and harmony between your higher self and your lower nature with the Strength card. This radical change will require courage from you, Cancer, Leo, but you're not short on that. Yeah, I don't think you're afraid of... Come on now, I don't think you're afraid. Yeah, the Fool energy. Look at the major arcana already. You're not afraid to jump into the unknown. That's Uranus energy right here with the Fool, because, right, Gemini season, the Lovers. Why? Because when you do so, it will be from a space of love. It'll be from a space of, I just heard joy. It'll be from a space of that sense of harmony. I don't really know how else to say that. Like, it's not moving from fear. It's moving from the heart. Strength card, right? Leo energy, very heart-centered. A lot of bravery showing up here in your vibrations right now, Cancer, Leo. Gotta be brave to get into that Fool energy and to go towards the unknown. But like I said, the Fool is quite literally Uranus. It's ruled by Uranus. So More Aquarian energy. And you've got the Six of Wands. Yeah, I just heard there's no way you can lose. I know that's right, Cancer, Leo. Ain't no way. There's no way I could lose. Now, some people might look at that and be like, oh, you're so naive, or oh, you're so cocky. I don't know. So arrogant. No, I just think there is this strong, because you know why I'm saying no to that? It's because your North Node is here. If the North Node wasn't here, I'd say, okay, you know, good vibes, Cancer, Leo, but just make sure you're actually doing the methodical steps, right? Not just running off of fumes. But because your North Node is here, this is a soul call. It's your soul and your spirit giving you confirmation about this being the right path for you, this being the right new beginning for you. And so by all means, have as much fire and as much passion and as much of that strength and that will and that courage that you can muster up to push yourself towards that cliff, that new beginning. Because why your soul is telling you that's where your victory is. That's where your success is. And again, we saw the Hangman, right? Piscean energy that also came out in your pre-shuffle. You've been seeing it. You've been hanging upside down. You gained enlightenment. It's almost like the divine is ready to cut you from that tree so that you can be upright and get to it. You've been seeing this vision. You've been seeing this new beginning, this cliff that you want to go off of, this direction you want to take. You've been in vision of it. Having dreams about it is what I just heard. You've been dreaming about it vividly, seeing yourself in it. So that's how you can be confident in the fact that you know for certain that this is for you. Because the divine and God have confirmed it for you several times already while you've been in that Hangman energy. They've enlightened you around this North Node path that you're destined to take. Some of you, it could be law, like this again. It could be career. Maybe you're getting clarity around wanting to be a lawyer, wanting to get into law or the justice system in some way. Oh, it could be bringing justice to others or righting certain wrongs, like in the sense of people who've been wronged by certain companies or certain situations or done dirty in some way. It's like you're creating a business to help them. Making something fair for everybody. Making sure that, like, that's what I'm saying, consulting in some way. It's like making sure companies are considering all the options, or considering different groups of folks or marginalized communities. Like, you're the one laying down the law. Interesting. Okay, Cancer, Leo. Yeah, you got the Hermit. So again, this confidence, this fierceness, this strength is coming because you've done the soul work, Hermit. Is coming from the inside, internal. So don't listen to anybody that's saying, oh, you're so cocky. Like, oh, wow, you really think you can do that? Tune all that out. Tune all of that out, Cancer, Leo. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You hear me? Nothing to do with you. Because when your soul speaks to you, you listen. That's all that matters. Your soul not speaking to other people. Your soul speaking to you. You know what I mean? Like, this is where you're headed. Your destiny is at play here. Some of you, your North Node could be in Virgo, which would mean Pisces would be your South Node. So you're here, you're destined to have that sense of or destined to maybe be a healer in some way, or to heal or mend things. Again, find balance, find fairness. 10 of Pentacles, a lot of money tied into this, Cancer, Leo. A lot of stability. A lot of longevity, generational energy. This has been stored up for you is what I just heard. Escrow. Yeah, some of you, maybe you need a lawyer. Maybe as you're piecing this together, Cancer, Leo, it's going to be important that you understand the legalities that are involved in whatever you're doing, making sure that you're staying upright with all of that. Make sure you get a lawyer that you trust. Just because they've been a lawyer for everybody don't mean they're trustworthy. Okay? Two of Wands, Aries energy. So yeah, there's some sort of Aries, Libra, Pisces, Virgo energy in your chart here for those that will resonate with this reading. And connected or swimming around either your moon sign, your north nodes, maybe even Uranus. But Uranus is more of a generational planet because it moves so slow. Some of you could just have like a moon in Libra, moon in Aries, moon in Virgo, right? So it's connected to the moon somehow. But Two of Wands in Aries, yeah, you're destined to have, when you set, come on now, yeah, you're destined to have a lot of abundance. With the Nine of Pentacles showing up, here's more Virgo. So, and there's Aquarius. Yeah, it's like repetitive energy here. I kind of like it though, because it really fine-tunes what we're tapping into. Thank you so much, Divine. Because again, star card, Aquarius energy, Aquarius tied to Uranus. The Fool card is ruled by Uranus. Here you are in your Leo dynamic. This is also Leo, the Six of Wands. Double Virgo here. And Aries peeking out, which will be the North Node come your birthday season. So tell me about the energy between the North Node and Libra. Yeah, whatever this is, whatever this destined path for you, whatever your North Node leads you to create is what I just heard. It will make you a standout in it, or you will have some sort of claim to fame. You will be really good at what you do. So people, like I said, that's maybe Ayuda, help me. Maybe you'll go to like a different country. Maybe you live in a different country right now. Maybe learning Spanish might need to be on your list right now. Get that Duolingo app and start brushing up or practicing or learning Spanish here. Either way. Yeah, Page of Swords. Come on now, Page of Swords. Studying, learning how to conversate, how to speak. Learning a new language is important. Maybe you've been learning a new language or you've been taking Spanish courses. Like, because again, you've been in that hangman energy around this North Node, around this destined path for you for a minute, around this radical change that it feels like the divine has already given you a sneak peek into so that you can be prepared for this shift. Because the next 18 months after the lunar node shift for you, Cancer, Leo, it's up. Star card. Like, you're on. You're on. It's go time. Okay? It's here. This is a destined alignment for the star card and destined to have. Come on now, Tower. That means that you're going to have to leave the old life behind. The old, I keep hearing the old you behind. The old vision, the old situations, whatever is not in alignment with this North Node energy will shift. Here's that radical change that Uranus is speaking about. Tower is Mars energy. So there's Scorpio. And then you've got the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles. So, okay, so that's what it is. This radical change will feel scary. It might even look scary. You might even feel as if you're losing something, but you're actually gaining something. That's the trick of the Five of Pentacles. It feels like a loss, but it's actually a gain. It's worry because you're outside of your comfort zone, but how you transmute that worry is to realize that you actually have one more pinnacle than you did when you were in the Four of Pentacles, which is that comfort zone, yeah? And this is the Hierophant energy that I feel like I'm picking up on for you. Help me, help me, help me. Consulting, people coming to you, asking for advice, trusting your wisdom. Believing you is what I just heard. Believing in your ability, like there's a strong belief in you. People will be coming towards you, Cancer, Leo, and trusting you to help them. Five of Pentacles, yeah. Help them get to what? Fairness, harmony, and balance. Typically, the Six of Pentacles has what? The scales in it. So people needing help. They're coming to this hierophant. Help. We need guidance. We need wisdom. We need assistance. Can you help me? Can you help balance this out? Something was unfair. Something wasn't done right. Like, can you fix it almost? I just heard passion project. So this could all stem from a passion project that you're already a part of, Cancer Leo. I'm seeing it's like you maybe have volunteered in a particular place or feel called to. And it's going to spark this entire new life path for you. Two of Wands. That you're just going to have immense success in. With the Six of Wands and the Star card and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Stability. Again, all because you will genuinely be good at what you're doing. Like, it's not even, oh, you just know the right people. No, your skill set will speak for itself in whatever this is. I just heard fixture in society. So again, it's like, oh, that Scorpio card did say legacy, didn't it? And we saw the Ten of Pentacles. So, ooh, Cancer Leo. Might this be the dawn of your legacy in this lifetime? Ooh, I just got excited. I felt like a little flutter in my heart space when I said that. Like, oh, like, yeah, I think that could be it. That could be it. Tell me more about this Libra energy. Eight of Cups, you got to walk away. So this Libra could represent somebody. Or this is just saying walking away from things that are not fair, that aren't where you're, walk away from places, spaces, people, and things that don't consider you, that don't treat you fairly, that aren't working towards any sort of harmony and balance with you, that are trying to keep you in balance in a particular way. Tower card. Oh. Something was definitely holding you back and holding you up. Whether it was intentional or... Because now that I think about it, with Hermit being out here and the Hangman being the first card that originally flipped out before we kind of got asked our questions here, those are opposites of one another. Seventh house. So it's... And I guess I'm saying all that to say that it could be external from you, like something has actually held you up, but through that holdup or through that delay, you've enlightened yourself around what your North Node is. So do you see what I'm saying? It's like the divine has helped that delay to work in your favor. Five of Wands, walk away from battles, unnecessary wars. Pick your battles wisely here, Cancer Leo. Because some people just love to spar. And I don't know that you have much time for that. I don't really feel like it's a good use of your energy. Yeah, because it wants to come back out. Done talked it up. There you go, the Hangman. Slide this a little bit over, and I'm going to put the Knight of Wands over here. All right, let's just shift all this over just a little bit. Okay. So there you go. So there definitely could have been something like legally holding you up here, Cancer Leo. Why does it feel like people coming out the woodwork to try to get at you legally? With the Star card here, I don't know if you're like already in the limelight or already in a spotlight here somehow, Cancer Leo, and it's like because of that, it attracts a lot of people who want to kind of do that type of spar, or they're constantly like taking you to court or something like that. Trying to, oh, it's okay. Yeah, all right. We just gonna say it's somebody always trying to get you caught up. Trying to keep you in this Hangman energy. by means that you don't have control over. So again, it's like going to the courts, getting oof, ooh, this Libra energy feels like a Fed. And I mean that in like a street way, like a little too let me watch my mouth. This person could have connections to people who are higher ups in the legal world, in the court system. So they somehow, some way know somebody who can like, oh, I just heard falsify documents. Uh-oh. Oh, so that tower could be for that person. And why did I just look at the Knight of Wands and I heard you gotta be quicker than that? Like, it's how could I say that? That's a crazy energy. It's almost like if you have been held up, it's not going to be for long. Knight of Wands, you're going to shift out of this really quickly, or you're going to shift out of this, or something's going to get cleared right before this tower happens for whoever this person is or these people. Take it how it resonates. It could be more than one, especially with the Five of Wands. Let's just say up to 5 people could be in on this attempt to hold you back, Cancer, Leo, or attempt to get in your way. Or it's up to 5 people conspiring to do something like that. Get you to either give up on something or walk away from something. 8 of Cups. And never return. Because it's either taking too long, or it's too many delays, or it's like this person might know you don't like to be into the court system, or maybe you have a history here with the legal system and law and stuff like that, and it's just kind of like you're ready to leave that. Like, did I not say you had to have a death to your old life? You're ready to leave that version of you, or that lifetime, that chapter. Yeah, a lifetime. You've lived multiple lifetimes in this lifetime here, Cancer, Leo. I could definitely feel that. You're ready to leave that lifetime, that timeline behind you. And it's these people who are still trying to keep you on it. And I kind of feel like it maybe worked for a little bit, but I do feel like something's going to shift. Something's going to change. Radical change. Yeah, Uranus. The nodes are going to shift. Right, because Libra will be in the South Node. So all the people who were tipping the scales in their favor, unfairly, unjustly, yeah, they're going to have to pay up on that. You feel me? Yeah, it's the time's up. Hourglass, time's up. Time's up on that little scheme. Time's up on whatever it was that they were doing. Might have worked for that moment, but yeah, once the lunar node shifts, it's a no more. You're quick out of there. I'm telling you right now, Cancer, Leo, the energy is going to move so fast. They're not going to know what hit them, but you will. And that's all that matters. Because these people have no business trying to hold you up, or trying to hold you to your past, or trying to hold your past over you. It's like you're wiser now. You've gained some sort of wisdom around that. The Hermit card, you see it for what it is. And you're no longer playing into it. Yeah, King of Cups. Because there's something about your past that makes you emotional, and or it brings up emotions that you've absolutely mastered, but still it's like you're ready to, 8 of Cups, you're ready to leave that in the past. Like it happened in the past. Let's leave it in the past. That's not me anymore. You've grown. The Emperor. You feel me? You're ready to take control or take back your life. So these people have had strings on you, like almost like a puppet in a way. And that might not be for everybody. I feel like I'm speaking to a select few of y'all for that particular part or that particular story. Okay? Other than that, if that doesn't resonate for you, it still kind of applies in the same way. There could have been people, energy. This could even be people you don't even know, Cancer, Leo, but that see you because you shine bright like a star over here. They either see your destined path, or they've tapped into what you're here to do in this lifetime. So they're trying to get in your way early, or they're trying to stop you or blind you from seeing that. Interesting how the Justice card is connected to Libra energy, right? And sometimes The woman that's depicted is blindfolded. I just heard they know not what they do. So yeah, this tower moment might be a very rude awakening for whoever has been trying to tip the scales in their favor, or trying to keep you hemmed up or locked up in some old energy that you already know you're ready to let go of. Okay, but I think the I keep saying lunal, but the lunar node shift is going to help and assist you with this, Cancer Leo. So tell me more about this Hermit energy, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. Come on now, be at peace. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. Don't stress, Cancer Leo. Do not stress. You have nothing to worry about, because the Ten of Pentacles wants to come back out. Like I said, you have nothing to worry about. This Tower moment is not going to affect you. The Tower moment is only going to push you closer to your 10 of Pentacles, towards your North Node. What you're destined to have in this lifetime is the 10 of Pentacles. That's a part of your destiny. So don't think anything different than that. Absolutely claim that 10 of Pentacles for sure. It's yours. And it can only be yours. So that tells me that either somebody was trying to dip into your 10 of Pentacles before you could. This could be like an inheritance. This could be finances or money or something that's owed to you that has to go through the courts in order to get to you. Somebody was holding it up. Like they were supposed to give you something and they didn't. Right? Like it's in the will, or it's in the something that was written in the laws for you to receive this money or receive this home or receive this thing, but they were hiding that from you. So you're none the wiser. But again, the divine's not going to let that be hidden for any longer. Now that is just through tangible means. This could also be spiritual inheritance. This could be emotional inheritance, right? Like this could all be ethereal inheritance that's meant to be yours. You're destined to have in this lifetime. That there were energies and forces trying to spar against you receiving that, or fighting for that, something that you're actually meant to have, and it's not meant for them. Okay? Tell me more about this Knight of Wands energy for Cancer Leo. Yeah. The Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So I think when you realize, or when you come into the awareness a little bit deeper, because I don't know that this has fully been revealed to you just yet, Cancer Leo, it is going to hurt. It is going to break your heart that there were either up to 5 people conspiring to hold you up, if it is a very tangible 3D world situation. Even if you're clued into it on the spiritual side of things and being like, dang, like there were really people trying to stop this or block this, or just spirits trying to get in the way of this. It is going to hurt. It is going to feel really crappy, because I think you were very genuine with these people, or you were very sincere and open-hearted with them. Like, again, if these are people that you once helped that are now working against you, it's like you just, yeah, it's going to suck. It's going to hurt. But don't let that stop you. See it for what it is. Yep, that's shitty. That's on their end. Okay, cool. I really was genuine here, and now I'm about to be the Knight of Wands, and I'm on my way out. Gotta go. Gotta blast towards my North Node. So don't linger in the energy too long. Try not to. Okay, it might be a little difficult, but try not to. And again, come your birthday season, it'll be a little easier to move through this if it's revealed by then. But tell me more specifically here, what is this Knight of Wands energy for Cancer Leo? Thank you. Because that's exactly where you're rushing off to, your 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, come on now. Destined to have your own sense of fulfillment and joy and happiness that stems from within you. Isn't dependent on anyone outside of you. Destined to have actual material abundance and security physically, and to build something that lasts lifetimes and or generations, or some form of true stable wealth. Okay? Capricorn energy. This is Virgo energy, but still it's that ambition, it's the realism, it's the methodical steps that you've already either mapped out, especially with the Hermit energy. This is what I'm trying to say. Y'all have been looking at this, having this vision, mapping this out, or trying your very best to for a long, long time. Maybe over the past 18 months. Okay? So it's like, as soon as the divine cuts you down from this Hangman energy, it's hot. It's so, I can't even get my words out, Cancer Leo. It's gonna be so quick and fast how you're going to dart towards that path, dart towards the Two of Wands. You're gonna immediately, it's like as soon as your feet hit the ground, you're off. There's no lingering. There's no like, oh, why would you not? All right, sorry, I already saw it. I've been seeing it. Soon as I'm free, I'm out of here. Why? Because this tower is coming and they don't. And even if they do, that's even worse. If these people knew that the tower was going to come for them and they continue to still try, I mean, like, none of my business, right? But then they know what they're getting. That's just how the cookie's going to crumble for them. Can't do nothing about that, right? So again, 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There will be reason to celebrate, again, come your birthday season here. Yeah, 9 of Wands, you've been through it. This has been a very tough cycle for you, Cancer Leo. I can sense that. I can feel that. But you've built a certain level of spiritual strength that will do you well and do you good and serve you very well as you move towards your North Node here, okay? Tell me more about this Capricorn energy for Cancer Leo. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about this Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck. What's going on with this ambition, realism? How do they get to these? Yeah, there's definitely... Cleanse your space, cleanse yourself, Cancer Leo, okay? Definitely cleanse yourself. I'm feeling that energy really strong right now. Just protect yourself, okay? Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. Like I said, when you're in your comfort zone, it's this sense of being ambitious and brave enough, Strength and the Fool and the 6 of Wands, to step out on faith, to step out on what your soul is asking you to do, guiding you to do, so that you can actually attain what you're destined to have. And everything that was false can crumble. All right? Let's look beyond this right quick. Yeah, you got the 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. All this Capricorn energy. 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn. The Devil can be Capricorn. You got the Page of Cups. 3 of Swords again. And the 2 of Cups. Yeah. This could have even been people that you were dating, dealing with, had some sort of romantic attachment to. But yeah. The highest Capricorn energy as far as the court cards are concerned, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so even through all of that, you're still going to come out as the Queen of Pentacles. You're still going to be solid. You're still going to be good. Everything is going to be okay. I just think that, yeah, having to either watch people go through this tower or realize that this tower is about to come, realize who's been doing this kind of challenging energy, 5 of Wands with the 8 of Cups, walking away from that with this Libra, okay? Libra energy here, 3 of Swords. Cancer energy, that's you, 2 of Cups. I always like to look at the Page of Cups as Cancer energy as well. So again, I just think that there's this sense of you've already peeped it, or by the time that this happens, God will have already given you everything you needed to know. You would have seen it already because you've been in this Hangman Hermit dynamic. Through the delay, you're finding deeper soul wisdom. Through that deeper soul wisdom, you're learning a lot of things, or seeing a lot of things, okay, about the connections that you're tethered to, the people that you've trusted your heart with, the people that you were friendly with. We did see that 3 of Cups, the people around you. A lot of betrayal here, a lot of karmic energy, okay? And again, once those lunar node shifts, Radically different. I guarantee you 18 months from now, your life is going to be so different that you're going to look back at this point right now that we're in, and it's going to be almost hard to fathom how you even were in that energy. Like it's going to be that distant from you, because I think that's exactly what's meant to happen here. 8 of Cups, you're meant to let go of where you are now. It's not meant to carry along with you. You're going to be in a whole new thing, a whole new vibe that is way more in alignment with you, star card energy. So don't you worry, Four of Swords. Find peace in this hermit moment. If you're still being delayed, okay, because you already know you have the victory. You already claimed, you have the success already. It's already yours. You're just about to meet the moment where that becomes activated for you. Yeah? Powerful stuff, Cancer, Leo. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's just see. What is the highest energetic outcome? After this Tower moment and all of this shift happens, this radical change happens, what's the highest outcome of all of this radical change for Cancer, Leo? Transformation. Okay. If this resonates with you and you'd like to leave a comment, make sure you put a butterfly so I can know you made it to this point in the reading, okay? A lot of transformation. Yeah, that's truly shedding your old self. Think about what a butterfly goes through to become a butterfly. Once was a crawler, now it's a flyer. You see what I'm saying? So you're breaking past a limit that was either projected onto you based on your circumstances, your environment, your upbringing. You weren't supposed to get past this certain point. No one's ever broken this glass ceiling. It's like, yeah, where other people are crawling, you're about to fly and have a ball doing it. Delight. And there's another bird. So yeah, flying is very important. Like I said, for some of you, this might take you into another country. Learning a different language might be important here for you. Or knowing different languages is going to help you in this work. Yeah, you've got adventures. That's what I'm saying. I just heard travel abroad. Some of you might travel abroad, might move abroad. Or you just might be nomadic, like you go from space to place, or whatever this new job, new career, new path, new life path you're about to be on is going to take you through a lot of really delightful adventures. So not scary ones that you're really going to make a lot of beautiful memories on, or that are really going to imprint themselves on your soul here. Now that's deep. So these are going to be things that your soul will carry on, that feeling, those memories, right? You know how sometimes people can come through and incarnate and they have memories of, like, you hear that from kids, like, oh yeah, I was in a plane and then it crashed. And it's like that type of thing, that type of imprinting. You just don't know why you love the ocean so much, or you love the desert so much, or the jungle so much, right? It's just, you just have this natural affinity towards things because those are energies, memories, feelings, and experiences that have imprinted on your soul. It's like that's what you're about to experience and have. You're destined to have those types of impactful moments in your life that are positive, though. Okay? Wait. We see solitude here and stand still. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Solitude, the hermit. Hangman, stand still in this moment, Cancer, Leo. Embrace the stillness. Embrace it, because it's, I'm trying to tell you, as soon as your birthday season comes, it's go. It's a green light. All systems a go. You're gonna, I can't get the word go out of my head. You're just gonna go. Knight of Wands. Fast. Burning everything behind you. Who even cares? You know what I mean? At that point, it's like, no. Burn it all. I gotta go. And I think that it's gonna be also cathartic for you in some way, okay? Anything else here as a destined outcome for all of this radical change for Cancer, Leo? Divine openness, yeah. That's that moon energy I was picking up on. Yeah, you've got power, you've got release. So again, whatever you know life to be now, it's not gonna be your life in 18 months, but for the better. This delay, all these hangups, these challenges, this Five of Wands. Start detaching from all of that now. Start doing the releasing and the healing and the letting go of that energy now, so that when it is truly revealed who was behind this, who's a part of this Five of Wands challenging, all of that, who was trying to keep you stuck, that you don't have that emotional reaction. You could just walk straight to your Nine of Cups. Yeah. Healing chaos. Exactly. So it will get chaotic, and there's more butterflies. It will get chaotic. But through the chaos, stand still. Right? Because you're meant to be a leader here, Cancer, Leo. And this is you stepping into your leadership, your season of leadership, your life path of leadership. Okay, and I'm going to say it. Some of you might identify as Christian here watching me. It would be the same respect of how Jesus in the Bible was a carpenter by trade up until, what was it? He was like 30 or something like that. And then decided to start doing the preaching and the traveling and the healing, and got onto his life path. Okay? It's something like that. He had to let go of that old life of being a carpenter and step into his North Node and his destiny and his true path and why he was here, right? Not saying you're going to be on the same path as Jesus, Cancer, Leo, but in the same way that, yeah, one life was sacrificed to embrace another. It's like that. It's like you will be letting go and releasing what you know as life here in the now moment. Yeah, radical change. Power. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, okay? I hope that this resonated for some of y'all, okay? If not, everybody tuning in, I hope you gained something from this. Again, always let me know what you connected with in the comments down below. I'd love to hear that from you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you allowing me to read for you in this moment. And if you would like to be, again, a member of my soul tribe here, hit that subscribe button, all right, so that you tune in to our next lives. They're already set and scheduled and out, so you can kind of see what's coming up for the rest of this week. And we'll continue on through the end of May for this particular astrology tarot series. All right. Also, I've been meaning to mention, make sure you guys, if you're new here or you just subscribed, thank you again in advance. Make sure you head over to the community tab so that you can vote on my poll that I post about how we want to move forward with the astrology tarot readings, the love readings, and everything in that way. Whether you want them all in the same live, in separate lives, but on the same day, or just separate times of the month altogether, how we're currently doing them. All right, so let me know your feedback. Thank you again to everybody who's casted a vote. I appreciate you. And for all the input in the comments, I love to see that from you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you again. And Cancer, Leo, again, I hope this served you well, and I'll catch you in our next one. All right. Hi, Angela. Thank you so much, love, for being here and showing love to the chat. I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. I'll catch y'all later. All right. We're going to sound the singing bowl to end this. Here we go.